Good afternoon, students. Uh, I welcome you all for this third day hands-on training session on design and simulation of Arduino projects. Today we are going to deal about how to connect a push button switch in the input side and how to connect a buzzer in the output side. We are going to simulate a project based on this. And moving to the project, I'll share the screen of my Tinkercad, which I've already kept it open. Okay. So we are going to do a fresh project now. So before going into the development of the project or the design of the project, let's see about what is a push button and how this push button can be used as an input device. Okay. So please have a look at this. Look at the PPT. This is the push button. This is a push button. And this push button acts as a digital input. This gives a digital input to the Arduino, either 0 or 1. Hello?
Ma'am, it's not visible.
Oh, screen share is, wait. I'll share this.
Yes, ma'am.
It's visible, huh?
No, it's not visible, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, wait. I'll share this. Okay, now it's okay, na? Okay, fine. Please. Please go.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. So this is your push button, and this push button, when it is pressed, when it makes a contact, it is called as, it gives logic 1, and when it is unpressed, it is logic 0. Okay, so you can connect push button with the source with this access switch. So this kind of arrangement is nothing but a pull down resistor. This is a pull down resistor, and this is a pull up resistor. This two types of configurations, two types of connections you can have, and we are going to do with this type of connection, that is with respect to a pull up resistor. I'm going to connect plus 5 volts from the Arduino board to this resistor, through this resistor to the push button. I'm going to connect it this way. Okay, fine. This is how your connection is going to be, and I'll tell you the operation of this push button when you connect an output device. So this is how the push button will be. And what is the internal circuit of the push button? You should understand that. Okay, so let's see, this is the internal circuit. This is these are the leads of the push button. One is A, the other one is AC or interconnected. Similarly, BD or interconnected, you can see here, both are interconnected. And this is the contact which you are going to make. So if you connect this push button in the Arduino board, either one you can connect it, that's fine, because both are interconnected. That I'll show while doing the connection. So this is the switch which you are going to press it. So this is how your connection will be. This is one input device which gives a digital input. So yesterday you have seen an analog input device which gives an analog input, that is a potentiometer, and the device which accepts analog output, that is servo motor you have seen, device which accepts digital output, that is LED you have seen, and we are going to see a device which accepts analog output, and that is the piezo. Piezo which requires an analog current pulse, for it to emit a tone. So this is the type of a piezo. So we are going to make use of input side a digital input and the output side an analog output. You are going to get from the Arduino. So now let us look at this. We'll go to the Arduino. I have kept this design almost open there. Fine. So what you're going to do is take the Arduino. Place it here. Okay. And I'm going to make use of a push button. So push button I've taken. And I said I am going to make use of a pull-up resistor. So pull-up resistor here. So as I said, pull-up resistor is nothing but you are going to connect 5 volts, one end of the 5 volts supply to one end of the resistance. And the other end of the resistance is connected to this terminal. As I said, these two are interconnected. Okay. So these two things are interconnected. So if you connect one thing, that's fine because they are already interconnected. And these two are interconnected. So I am going to take the another end. Other end I am going to take. I am going to give this to the ground. This is green, so I'm taking this to be black. So done. And you're taking the output at this point. Output at this point, I'm going to take it. I am going to take the, sorry, this point, I'm going to get the digital input. So digital input, I can make use of any of these pins, right? From 2 to 13, I can make use of these pins. So I'm going to take pin number 5. As it is clearly given in the PPT, this is how your circuit, oh, sorry, you have to connect it to this point. Or you can connect it over here at this end. Pin number 5. Okay, I have connected. Yes, connection is done. I'll take this as green. Okay, let this be red. To say that it's a signal input. Okay, so this is how your digital signal enters into the Arduino. And I'm going to connect a piezo as an output. Piezo. So piezo requires an analog signal for its operation. So I'm going to use, if I want to use an analog signal, what pin, which all the pins I have to use it, students? Which all the pins I can use, make use of? Please answer me.
Pulse width modulated pin.
Very good. PWM pin. Very good. You can make use of PWM pin. PWM pin, especially for only for analog outputs. Analog outputs and inputs. So I'm going to take this pin number 9. Actually, first terminal you have to, or you can check this in your piezo, students. One is signal and one is ground. So this is positive, right? Positive, I have to connect it to 9. Because in this software, you don't have any properties kind of thing. The thing is, you have to go to the terminal and you have to find out what are the terminals. So next, I'm going to connect the other pin to ground. Fine. So this is done. Okay, I'll take this to be black. This is the ground. So this is how your connection has to be. Next, let us go to the coding part. Coding part, here we are going to use two things now. We are going to see two different things. One is making use of if-else statement, and playing the speaker on. Okay. So first, let us, let us read the digital input. So I'm going to read the digital input here. So for that, you have to click the input block, go to read digital input. I have read the digital input and I'm reading the digital input at pin number 5. Okay. Reading the digital input at pin number 5. Next. Next, you have to choose a condition condition. If the digital input is pressed or depressed, you have to give the condition for that if statement. So go to math control block. Control block has both the statements like if and else. I'll take down if then else block. If then else block. Fine. Okay. So it will not get it. Next. First you have read the digital input. Next. Next, I have to choose a math block. Math block for comparison. Comparison, I'm going to choose this block for comparison. Sorry, I'm going to choose this. Similarly, I can place this. You can even check with the symbol and you can place it. Okay. So if read digital input pin is equal to, I am going to make this operation. If it is 0, it represents it is depressed. And if it is 1, it represents pressed condition. So I'm going to give this as 0, sorry, read digital input pin, okay. And I can make use of any of the operator over here. I can make use of equal to operator, and this is 0. You can check with 1 and you can check it, okay. If digital input is equal to 0, then what I have to do, I have to play the speaker on. So for that, go to that output block, take that play speaker on, because last class we have seen about rotate servo pin, set also we have used, most of the things we have used. So play speaker on, you can place it like this inside this block, inside the loop condition. Play speaker on pin number 9. I'm going to connect it at pin number 9 with some tone. I'll tell you what is the significance of tone. You can change this tone so that the frequency of the pulse generated will also be changed. You will get a different sound. We can do it. If and place speaker on. Else what has to be done? Else what has to be done, students?
Speaker off.
Ah, that's all. Good. Turn off speaker. Turn off speaker at pin number 9. Okay. And if you go to block plus text, just look at blocks plus text. You could see with tone 60. Is my screen brightness is okay, students? Screen brightness is okay, no? Okay. So if for tone 60, you could see here, play tone 60 is equal to 523 hertz. You should note this, because for creating, for developing a piano kind of instrument, you have different frequencies being given. For say, for example, for sa, re, ga. For sa, you have a different frequency. What you have to do is you have to go to the code and you can change it over here, and you can develop a new program. You can design a new program. So for 60 hertz, it is 523 hertz. That you have to note it. Okay, we'll run this code and we'll check. Can you see, students? I don't know how you could wear the, let me check whether is there any option for in the thing to make you to hear this. Let me check that. So today students will be discussing about how to design a piano type of instrument in your Arduino, and we are going to play it now. Okay, we are going to design it and we are going to check it. Fine. So these are the circuits which I have made it already, and one part I have just not made. One part. Yes. One section, one portion of the circuit. I'll tell you how to do it because it will take some time. Okay, that is not at all an issue. We'll just do it. Take one breadboard. Just here. Okay, we'll start. We'll go to the fresh workspace. So first, whenever a breadboard, you're going to use a breadboard to take the positive connection. Take plus 5 volts from the Arduino to one supply line, and the another one, this is the default wiring. You can do it whenever you use a breadboard. So from the breadboard, you can take the source connections, the positive and the negative. From the breadboard, you can use it. And in this case, I'm going to make use of 7 switches here. I will delete it. I will show myself. It will just take 5 to 10 minutes for you to draw this, design this circuit. I'll give you this as an assignment, students. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make use of only one switch. One switch, and I'm going to program it. And the assignment is you have to do for rest of the 6 switches, you have to program it and you have to play that and record it and send it as an assignment in your Google Classroom. You can record it with your mobile. Just place a mobile before your desktop, record it along with the sound, send it to me. See, if your system is no, it's really difficult to do that. See how many times. Okay, here I will tell you the coding. Just to note down how you have to make use of the code blocks. So what you have to do is, here there is no else statement. You have to make use of only if, because you are going to press that button. If I am going to press the button which is configured for the frequency of sir, that's it. So there is no else. So what you have to do is you have to make use of, you have to read the digital input, go for if condition. If the digital input is equal to 0, play the speaker on. That's all. Similarly, for the 7 things, for the 7 inputs, you have to do it that way. So here, this program, I have made use of text type of programming. So you could see here in the screen, you could see here. Here I've taken for, as I said, for 27 point, you have to do that calculation. For tone 60, your frequency is 523 hertz. For tone 60, your frequency is 523 hertz. And in your tabular column for Sarigama Padani, you have these are the frequencies being defined. 323 hertz, 232 hertz. So you have to calculate the tone value. You have to calculate the tone value and you have to give the tone value in that block programming. You have to give that. Okay. So this I'm going to give you as an assignment, and let me see who all is submitting it. Okay. So with this, any doubt, students, in designing a piano instrument? You can ask me because you're going to submit this as an assignment.
Yes, ma'am. இந்த கோட பிளாக்ல ஒரு வாட்டி காட்டுங்க மேம்.
பிளாக்ல பார்க்கணுமா? பிளாக்ல வந்து yes, I show. பிளாக்ல ஒரே ஒரு ஹிண்ட் மட்டும் நான் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கிறேன், பாருங்க.
ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் ஸ்டாப் ஆயிடுச்சு மேம்.
அதுதான் வேற ஸ்கிரீன்ல இருந்து எடுக்கிறேன். பிபிடில வச்சிருக்கேன் பிளாக். இந்த frequency நோட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. frequency நோட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. 240, 270. So first நீ நோட் பண்ண வேண்டியது 60 tone 60 is equal to 523 hertz. அப்ப 240 hertz க்கு what is the tone value? அத நோட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அத நீங்க தான் வந்து கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு பிளாக் மட்டும் நான் ஒரு ஹிண்ட் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கிறேன். பிளாக், this is a block. I'll just enlarge this and okay. If read the digital input pin, you can take from pin number 2. Pin number 2 ல இருந்து நீங்க எடுத்துக்கலாம். 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can configure 7 digital pins. Then you check for the condition 0. Same thing. Play speaker on. Same, whatever you are going to use, only one piezo. So pin number 9 with the tone 48. நான் செட் பண்ணது 48 அந்த frequency for 1 second. And you can change the second and you can check your result also. Any doubts?
மேம் இப்போ இதுல ரெண்டு புஷ் பட்டன் இருக்கு. இதே மாதிரி 7 if block போட்டு
ஏழுமே போடணும். 7 புஷ் பட்டன் போட்டு நான் உங்களுக்கு அந்த டயகிராம் காமிச்சேன்ல, இந்த அரேஞ்ச்மென்ட்ல போடிங்கனா ஈஸியா இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. It will be easy for you. So Arduino, change the Arduino like this, take the push button like this, and your diagrams have to be so neat such that use one side you use the source, the other side you can use the ground part. So you can use you can design it in such a way that it looks neat also.
இது கம்ப்ளீட் சர்க்யூட் கிடையாது மேம். இப்போ
இது கம்ப்ளீட் சர்க்யூட் கிடையாது. ஸ்லைட்ல கம்ப்ளீட் சர்க்யூட் இல்ல. I have taken that ground line just for you. This is an assignment. No, you have to think it and you have to do it. That's the main motive. Anyway, that's the main motive. If you have any doubts, you can call me related to this assignment.
Okay.
If you do it, that will be good. I'll at the last day, I'll ask one of you to present this assignment also and share the screen so that you can present it to your friends. Then only your training course will be so interesting. You find it to be interesting only when you solve the problems. Okay, students? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're taking up this challenge. Okay. Tomorrow we'll meet with another set of assignment. So shall we close up for today's session today, students?
Yes ma'am. And the tabular column மட்டும் ஒரு வாட்டி காட்டுங்க.
Tabular column you want. Okay, please note that.
Okay ma'am. Thanks ma'am.
Okay. And you can share with the sound also. You can share the sound. You can just play it in your monitor, record it in your mobile, take that as one video file, send it also, attach that also. Thank you, students. Have a nice day. Bye.